Okay, hi, this is Hyunli speaking from MaaS Corporation. I'm going to present our business model. Our business model is about optimized tomato production cloud controller solution, which is horticulture crop specification service, cloud AI platform, smart farm, production prediction analysis, and environment control solution. So we just simply call it the greenhouse operating system. Greenhouse, AI SaaS platform-based greenhouse operating system, right? So our model name is MaaS UI, MaaS UI 1.0, which is greenhouse AI SaaS platform-based yield production analysis controller solution. So let me start with the PPT files. So this picture is about the paprika test bed. The left picture is paprika test bed, which is installed with the gateway of IoT devices as well as LTE router to connect our AI SaaS platform-based cultivation logic solution service. So this web-based service, so web-based cultivation logic service, UI service will be served through mobile API as well as gateway API, right? So our presentation will be done with the procedure overview and the promotion plan and target market and growth potential. Okay, first let me start with the business overview as a solution. So this solution is called MaaS UI 1.0. What is MaaS UI 1.0? MaaS UI is cultivation logic greenhouse operating system on cloud-based AI SaaS platform, right? So this is also called crop activity analysis solution for specification service. So our platform, ASS platform, collect the environment data and growth data, fertilizer data from the greenhouse using sensor, right, through gateway and LTE router, as well as also we collect production process distribution price data using open API, right? So we collect integration data, cultivation data and non-cultivation data for one-stop service, right? So after that, internally, we collect the store process data and then we modelize it through, yield production model with environment-based control basis model to, generate the optimized production per each, crop vegetables. So after that, we feedback IoT controller key code to adjust actuator subject to yield production model. Also, we feedback the monitoring process result to customer through web-based and mobile-based API. And finally, we have three logic function. The first is monitoring logic, and second one is yield production logic, and third one is actuator control logic. And therefore, we supply with data specification monitoring and alarming horticulture device control. And also, we supply with cultivation logic prediction suggestion. So finally, we supply with the automatic analysis suggestion solution as a one-stop solution, right? This is our MaaS UI solution. And this is about cultivation logic. What is cultivation logic as a greenhouse operating system on AI SaaS platform? So to make cultivation logic, we first need to make a environment control basis model, as well as yield production model. When you make a environment control based model, we use farming data as a domain knowledge, and then we adapt to AI technology and deep learning technology and machine learning technology to optimize and modelize the real data into the best data, right? Best, production data. So we finally generate the basis guide using, farming data as a, environment control basis, the model, right? So that environment control model will be adapted into control base. And then when the real data is streamed, then we adjust it, we matched it in with our model. After that, if data is out of our modelized data, then we adjust IoT actuator devices, right? This is about cultivation logic. And this is more detailed configuration for cultivation logic. So, left side is about our database, right side is about our cultivation logic. So we are now using post-Jerry scale. Then in this post-Jerry scale, environment data will be feedback into here. But anyway, using domain knowledge, we made a crop environment control based model. After that, we made a production focused model, and then also we make a actuator control model logic, right? And using this actuator control logic, we actually control the actuator through internet and the gateway, right? So this is about our configuration. And this is about our real model parameter, which is a specification for cultivation logic. So this is real spec of cultivation logic for each crop vegetables. So this is about tomato production model, right? So this tomato production model presents maximum production, mean production, and harvesting week number, and the environmental logic for maximum production. So this model presented weekly 7.7 kilogram per 3.3 meter by meter, right? It's huge, actually. Mean production will be 3.9 kilogram. So during 40 weeks. So this is by this environmental logic of accumulated insulation and temperature, humidity, and watering number, water supply, salt concentration, pH concentration, and CO2. These eight kinds of environment data will decide the best production, right? This is very important, parameter. So after that, this parameter will be processed using this, AIoT solution pipeline, right? So collection, storing, processing, and then they make a data table, collection data table, and then process data table, and then focus data table will be generated by AI deep learning technology through, the control, through the control data for controller, right? So this is simple pipeline. Also, our target market is, we are now present mature tomato, the yield production model, cultivation logic, automatic, UI service for greenhouse, right? And also we are now adding paprika model and strawberry model, and it will be presented until the end of this year. After that, we will add in more cherry tomato model and more models annually. So also we will add in the more UI services annually, even though we are now starting with the yield production UI service, but after that we will add in sugar content forecast and the uniform size forecast like that. All right. And this is about competitor information. So Priva is #1 machinery greenhouse automation system company. But if our production model is better than the Priva's real production, then we can work together. That's why we are now working project with the sematic controller company in Denmark, right? Also, we will try with the Priva. So our business model is our own AIoT, production model for greenhouse, as a B2B or B2C, and then B2G. And after that, we will do work together with the existing controller company through open innovation project, right? So we can do whatever, right? Then this is about me. So I made a CPU chipset in Samsung through 1991. After that, I studied in the University of Minnesota for 8 years for the graduate school of computer engineering and of computer engineering. So I studied it in terms of computer architecture and network. And then after that, I'm back to Seoul, Korea to do home network M2M business as IoT bridge solutions. So during 2002 and 2010, so after 9 years of work, I also studied AI SaaS platform-based, the solution. So that's why I'm now working in the smart palm with the AI plus IoT, solution, right? And this is about our profit model. Our profit model is comprised of ecosystem supply cost of AI plus IoT devices. And second one is intelligent data service and AS management fee to manage web-based solution for customers, right? So through 2023 years, we will take 5.5 million in US dollar, by controlling 100 greenhouses. And our final target is, our growth potential is to increase production weeks and decrease management time, blooming time, and decrease construction operation cost, right? So simple. And therefore we can do more production, we can do less cost, right? Charge, right? So this is our key factor. Thank you for your time.